my theme music.
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same.
And now
It's here.
or should I say,
I say,
I am.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
And as this room fills up, be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and be Yon, this including the ice wall, baby. Mama said that there'll be days literally just like this. Riggs! I'm getting too old for this, Riggs. Come on. The longest intro in the land. Brought to you by Frenkel. And Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. We're going to talk about fight. We're going to talk about Cowboys flight as well to greatness. We're going to have open Q&As. I want to know your thoughts, your moments of all of this. Be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit that like button. Share it. Is Karen. Shout out, we're going to give shots out, man, to the champagne bottles. Break out the champagne bottles in the Hennessy. Yeah. Come on. As they say, my body be punished for hard living. Hands on the straps of prayer, so Father, please forgive me. Police be rushing, looking when they see me. I flaunted America's Most Wanted live on TV like pleasure and pain. I'm stuck in this game. Holler my name. We all gonna die. We bleed through similar veins, baby.
All I ask is
5,
when you lay your head on that pillow at night.
4,
I give you everything I have. Oh my goodness!
3. Come on, baby. Yeah, give it to me, baby. Come on. Hey. Riggs, I can't take this no more. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a Haymaker party? They'll throw some haymakers, man. Yeah, they'll throw some haymakers, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. They were throwing haymakers yesterday, and I told you guys, I told you that they going to end up having to talk about this on the 3 ladder, the 4 ladder, the 5 ladder, the Mississippi ladders, man. Give me that ball, baby. Yes, indeed. Well, pause, because everything is pausable now. He said, give him a ball, man. Hey, man. Hey, wait a minute. Where's it at? Where's it? Can't do nothing these days, man. But definitely can't eat a hot dog in public. I was at training camp, and the only food that they got is nacho and cheese and a hot dog. So I'm sitting here trying to get the hot dog and stuff, and Josh Butler like, hey, man, I see you with one of them glizzies. Law over there trying to sneak and eat the glizzies. I'm just like, come on, Josh, man. I'm hungry out here. They got nothing but popcorn and nachos and cheese. I got to have me some protein, man. And he says, man, you wild, Law. I said, man, I'm just trying to, man, I'm going to break mine in half. But that's a whole nother conversation. Game Time Brian says, I email you. Hit me back, DC for life. Shout out to Game in a Time and a Brian. Appreciate y'all would check and go through my emails, man. Appreciate you for all that you do over here, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Can't can't eat a hot dog in public nowadays. Everything is paused. Everything is sexual innuendos. How you say that?
Does joint practices with.
You know, and then of course for those who knew, because I got a slew of new people here. You know, let me break it down to y'all. There's the English language. All right, there's the English language. There's the Mississippi tone or Mississippian language. Because, you know, anybody from Mississippi don't say Mississippi. You say Mississippi, you know, or we from the SIP. And then there's a lawish, you know, a lawish language, meaning that Law got his own terminology. So y'all bear with me. And I'm slow at time, fast at time with my speak. It just depending on who you are and where you're from and all of this good stuff. And I don't know Spanish. Out of Alida La Raza, you know, and mucho elegante. You know, that's what I know right there. That's mucho elegante. And that's about it.
It needs to be a coach that he knows will fully control his guy. And Peyton's one of the guys who's always very careful about who he does joint practices with. It needs to be a coach that he
Can y'all hear that?
will fully control his guys and not have this stuff happen that we can see unfold at some joint practices, to the point where there was a year that the Saints and the Texans were going to have joint practices back when Peyton was the coach in New Orleans. The Texans got the Hard Knocks gig. Peyton said, I'm out. We're not doing it. Because once those cameras are rolling, you're going to have these tough guys show up, and we're going to and we don't want to have these fights. And what a long way the Saints and another one of Peyton's former employers when he was a coordinator, the Cowboys, have come. Because they got together yesterday, and they had, our friend Clarence Hill Jr. of All City, Dallas, said there were at least 8 fights in the joint session between the Saints and the Cowboys. 8 fights.
It's not shocking. This is the price of doing business when you.
No doubt, man. And I broke this down just the other day myself. These fights were going to happen. I mean, you keep fighting yourself, and then you have preseason games where none of the starters get a chance to release any of that testosterone that they've been building up out there in practice and stuff. So yes, and I get what you're saying, Toxic Tom. I second that motion. You said that old boy sucks, and I get that part too. You know, but the reality of it is, is just for what it is. I found it, Toxic. Suck. I did do. I'll have to rename it, I guess. It took me forever to find it. But here's the thing. Brandy says I'm signing Easy up for anger management. Yeah, he got an anger problem, and he was kicked out of practice due to those swingings of the fists. My thing is, when we start talking about the Dallas Cowboys, other teams can fight. Other teams can have haymakers, right? Melees. But the Cowboys do it. Now you got to start wagging your finger because we are the most visible team. Everybody going to try to give the Cowboys their best shot. If not, it is a situation and scenario that we get the bad end of the stick because we are the Cowboys. We are the Cowboys, regardless of how you look at it, regardless of what you see. A brawl is always going to be, it's the Cowboy fault. That's the bottom line. And I know it sucks. But it is for what it is.
When you do this and have these joint practices, you know, again, it's the dog days of summer, like you just heard Bo Nick say. Everybody's tired. Everybody's exhausted. Yeah, you're sick of playing your own team, but now you get extra juice playing another team. You don't know some of these guys. And again, you got guys that are comfortable with their spot on the roster, guys that are trying to make the team, so they're going all out. Maybe they had a bad few plays, so now they're pushing the pedal to the metal the next time they get in there a little too much. It's a tough thing about these joint practices. So, I mean, we see them in all of them. Has there been a joint practice where there hasn't been a fight, right? I mean, we know the Titans and the 49ers.
I mean, Chris, what you trying to say, man? What you trying to do, Chris? Or Phil Sims, one of the Sims. because there's going to be fights. There's going to be fights. That's just the bottom line. There's going to be pushing and shoving. And how I bank up for my team, if I put my bank up to it, I'm going to fight for it. Because if you don't fight, you're soft. You push over, man. We've been called the soft boys for many a moons, man. Couldn't bust through a wet paper bag. Soft. Charminelle, man. Cottonelle, we were made for this, Cowboys, the moment we match that tone, we match that energy. Now it's visible. Oh, the Cowboys are being a little too aggressive. Y'all done already cut down 2 preseason games, now 1 preseason game, and now all of a sudden we have only 3 preseason games. Indeed, game time, Brian. Appreciate you. Shotty needs to have Easy back. I was told the Saints were hitting to the ground too. So yeah, sure. My mama raised us real hard. Somebody hit you, you hit them back. Don't let me go up there at school and you get suspended and you ain't hit nobody else back. Shoot. I'm going to hit you back. You going to hit? I don't care how big you are, small, tall, height-wise, don't mean a damn. It don't mean anything. Because we gonna hit you back. We going to throw them hands. We'll talk about forgiveness later. You talking about the difference between a person that's going to make $100,000 a year or, to a degree, millions. You get what I'm saying? Let me see if I can pull this up right quick. Watch this right here. All of these muscles and stuff, no matter how big you're going to hit back, man. Yeah.
Well, I got no mouth bar, so.
Look at little man. I don't give a dog. Oh, it's a DB. He shouldn't be hitting a D lineman. Okay.
Take your head.
Yeah, because you got muscles and stuff. We're going to hit you back. Wind smooth out. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. Hey, yeah, Larry. Fight back, Larry. Larry. What your inside hand? Keep your hands up, man. All of the muscles. What's going on? You need a Gertie.
They were clip farming.
I got a headache.
Hey, man.
Y'all killing me with this. I can't help 30 years.
Hey, man, I'm just tell you, man. You got to at least fight back, man. I love our boxing community, man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Larry, like, they didn't tell me about this part of the test of the program. Larry getting his ass whooped. Oh, back to Cowboys football. My bad. I had to show that one, though. Law, this is Brandon. Law, you do not agree with Easy getting kicked out of practice. That is twice for him. Do I agree? Here's the thing, and I'm going to use this analogy again. You know I love you. You know I love you, Brandon. But when they say we want dogs, I said, man, that's a Cane and was it Cane and Corso or was it Cane and Corso, right? That's a pit bull. That right there is a you know what I'm saying? Chow. You know they mad because we in Texas and the chow right now pissed off. You know, that's right there is one of them Alaskan Huskies. You know he mad. We in Texas. So when we say we want dogs and the dogs start doing dogs type of things, we can't get mad. Now, I got a Shih Tzu, a Cavapoo, and a Poodle, and a Corgi, or however you say that name. I got one of them. We can have a team full of those, but them ain't going to do nothing but move some ankles around, right? So we finally got us some dogs, and we got to learn how to manage said dogs, Schottenheimer. And sometimes you got to read the room. So if you're going to send him to the locker room, be sure that the Saints are also sending some of their guys to the locker room. So if we want dogs, let us go get some dogs. George, down, boy. Whoa, George. Rottweiler and all of this stuff. So what I'm saying is basically, I saw the other day, and I'm not trying to beat up my guy CeeDee Lamb, but I can tell by the countenance on some of his passes that he dropped or what have you, or a person was pulling and tugging, he had got that Jay Leno face again. That boy face was longer than Jay Leno's. But I also saw the difference between the two, and I ain't calling CeeDee Lamb not a dog. He may be a Doberman pitcher, and this dog right here is a Rottweiler named George. George, down, boy. Damn, boy, shades. They ain't going after the ankles. They going after the neck. So I've seen the same type of wide receivers, DBs get in George Pickens' face, and it was a different interaction. George Pickens was like, bet that. Can I cuss a little bit? George Pickens like, man, bet that shit. Come on, bring it, But CeeDee Lamb is more like, George is more like, man, bet that. We will meet it. Hey, baddest man, touch my hand type of thing. Meet me at the park at 3 o'clock or something. I'm down in the alley. Come on with it. I got a pair of dice, whatever it needed. So I like that. And then the next play over, you seeing George Pickens all in the air, catching the football, spinning it around and spiking it. We need that type of energy. Not to say that CeeDee Lamb is not that kind of caliber of dog, but I'm just bringing home a point that I like it. I get it. I understand who Donovan Ezaraku is. I understand who Sam Williams is. I understand to a degree who the other guys like James Houston that was throwing hands yesterday. I understand that, but we need that. We don't need all of these guys to be choir boys. Pickens is more like the Omar vibes. Yeah, Omar coming. All right, let's get back to this. And CD, you my dog, man. You my dog. CD, you still my dog, CD. I ain't beating you up. I'm just saying.
These joint practices. So, I mean, we see them in all of them. Has there been a joint practice where there hasn't been a fight, right? I mean, we know the Titans and the 49ers last week. I mean, what was there, 8 fights in the first 12 minutes of practice? It was something like that. And that's just the tough part, and that's where you need to trust the other coach and the team a little bit. But it's hard to stop them. I don't see any way you can really stop them.
It was something to behold. And, yeah, ideally you want to have it fully controlled so that the emotions don't take over. The coaches will hold their players accountable. If anything starts up, the guys get sent off the field so it won't get any worse. And there's nothing to be gained here. And I know at some level you want to see that piss and vinegar. You want to see that.
Wait a minute.
That fight. You want to know that that's in them.
Piss and vinegar.
It's harder to put it in a guy than it is to neutralize it when it's there.
Pause. Hey, man, everything is a pausable moment, man. But, yeah. Let's see how the NFL kind of handled this, though. I love it. Was it worth it? I would tell you guys, my answer to it is yes.
That's in them. It's harder to put it in a guy than it is to neutralize it when it's there.
Yeah.
They'd rather neutralize it when it's there than have to worry that their guys aren't tough enough, because it's still a violent, physical, at times brutal sport. But you don't want to have guys breaking their hands because they punched a helmet. Or you don't want to have somebody out there swinging helmets around, as we've seen in the past. a Rams-Bengals joint practice once upon a time where Aaron Donald smacked a helmet over the head of a Bengals player, fortunately with a helmet on. I remember the still image. The helmet flattened from the force. It flattened. So you don't want that. Brian Schottenheimer, coach of the Cowboys, entering year 2.
All right, so Brian Schottenheimer, let's see what these guys going to say, man. I'm telling you, that's the drop of the year. That drop crazy as hell, boy.
Addressed yesterday the dynamic that played out in 8 different fights with some balanced comments that ultimately, at the core, send the message, hey, you don't mess with the Cowboys. Have a listen.
Hey, Toxic Tom. This soundbite right here, Coach won me over. I gave him, I know you wasn't live, you wasn't with me on the last show. I bumped Coach to a 6.1, man. Coach, I got Coach on our side, man. Coach is literally on our side, man. I like what I'm seeing. Now, I can re-dap up Coach now. I can re-dap up Coach now. I can re-dap up Coach because it is for what it is. I'll say, hey, Coach, come on over here. I gave him the secret handshake. He already know what it is. All right, so he going to come on over. I can recommit with Coach to a 6.1 now. Yeah. Coach going to get 6.1 by me because of the simple fact that he's about to say some stuff that I love. You know what I mean? And come on with it, baby. Come on with it. Then me dapping up Coach right quick, telling him, man, hey, man, don't cut Holden again. Don't cut Holden now. Don't cut Holden.
A little chippy, not the way we like to do business. Got to be better, but I got to look at the film. We're certainly not going to take, from anybody. But again, it was chippy on both sides, and like I said, I want our guys to play on the edge without going over the edge. One guy sounds like he might have thrown a punch, and that's why he left practice. I got to go look at the film, Nick, because I was playing, referee the whole time. And the one thing I have learned is I don't get into fights. I stay back. But again, our football team needs this work. And
man, our football team needs this work. My other takeaway for this altogether, ladies and gentlemen, he's not going to put up with bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not.
Are you shitting me?
Coach got a little fight in him. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, where do you guys rank Schottenheimer? And I want to know this before the season kickoff. And then we'll do this test again mid-season. And then we do this test again at the end of the season. So before the season kickoff, give me your rankings. I got him at a 6.1. My buddy.
Overall, I was disappointed in the work today because I didn't think we got enough good work. I thought there were too many bodies on the ground, and it just felt sloppy to me. So, is what it is.
Have you seen enough of downs to say we'll see you week 1?
We're talking through that. Let me see this film, and I'll let you know. I mean, right now I'm just I'm in charge of Fight Club.
Yeah, man. Come on with it, man. I love what I'm seeing, baby. Come on, man. Come on with it. 5.1. He got a 0.1. Just talks like he got a 0.1. Bombay, Coach Bombay, 10. Shotty gets an 8 from Dustin. Come on with it. Halle says 7. Darius that flipped. Boy, Darius. He get a whole 11 on it. Solid 7. Baby, come on with it. Come on, let's see. Come on.
First rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. And when he weaves in
rule, too.
we're not going to take shit from anybody.
Yeah.
We're not.
Say it again, Florio.
And when he weaves in
rule, too.
we're not going to take shit from anybody.
Yeah.
We're not going to take shit from anybody. I mean, the coach sets the tone for this.
Hell yeah. What you talking about, Florio? We ain't going to take. I can say it because they said it, so I can say, I ain't going to take shit from nobody over here. Don't you know them players going like, okay, woo. Them players like literally, they listen to some of these interviews. They're like, woo, coach is backing us, man. Now, I do agree with this, though. You can't swing with a closed fist. And that's probably, Brandy, why they sent Easy home. Or to the locker room. If it was a closed fist, come on, bro. You can't be doing that. But I like a coach that got my back, man. One of the times I got suspended for school was to help Twin out. Some guy was kind of bullying him, and I ran up there and I put them hands on him. I said, "You don't do my little brother like that." I put them hands on him. So I got suspended. Mama had to come to the school and pick me up, and she took me to McDonald's, baby, and got the ice cream. And got the apple pie. True story. And I got a chance to go home. Chill a little bit. Watch Doc, Queen, Ducks, and all of that stuff, whatever came out at the time. I was having a good time. Saw my brothers coming home from school. Hey, Lord, how you get here, man? I had to put them hands, man. Somebody was trying to beat up Twin, and I beat the brakes off of him. Yeah. I feel good. But when it was time to go take that bath and go to bed, I went into my room, fresh up out of the shower. Mama had that damn belt and said the consequences would still be handled. I said, damn. I'm mad at my mama that day. But I was glad at the same time because, shoot, she psychologically messed with me the entire time. I'm thinking I was left out the hook. You told me if somebody hit me, you hit them back. But then as I got older, I realized my mama was a registered nurse. So she had to get the call to stop what she was doing at work, stop the cash flow, to check up out of work, to check into school, to get me up out of school, and then take more time off of work to put me back at the house. But somebody can relate, boy. Ooh-wee. Consequences will still be there.
And that comment alone, that's going to make the players think, hey, we did all right, unless they started it. You never know who started it, who finished it for something like that. But you feel emboldened if your coach is going to be saying things like that publicly to, if you think somebody said something, did something, whatever, we're not going to take shit from you. And that means in a physical sport, we're going to get physical.
Yeah, it's a tough thing. Now,
we ain't getting bullied.
I'm not blaming Brian Schottenheimer or anything, but it feels like Dallas leads the league in training camp fights every year. I mean, we just showed them the Rams in a huge melee.
Not every year.
Got the history of the Rams in other years. It seems like they're always fighting.
Not like this. I've been following the Cowboys longer than you been alive, Chris. Not like this. Cowboys don't rarely have fights like this back to back, back to back, back to back. This team is different, man. And then the Cowboys normally have a coach that will get up there and start spitting out, what do you call it, PC answers. Yeah, they be having that PC answers. Oh, well, we don't like our guys doing this, and just like anything, yeah. We used to have these guys up there. Oh, y'all got no audio. I'm sitting here going back and forth. Y'all couldn't hear a word I was saying. Hold on. Oh, my good. Murphy Law, baby. Hold on. Let me get. Y'all can imagine what I was saying. We didn't take no for the answer, But I was saying that basically this guy would never. I'm telling the truth. He would never back up his guys. Can y'all hear audio now? Well, I had some good stuff to say, man. I wasted it all on talking about this guy too. Come on, man. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear now? Can you hear me now? Come on, man. But I was spitting some great stuff, man. I was spitting some great stuff. You just got to take my word for it. You got to take my word for it.
That way a little bit. But again, I think this goes on everywhere. And it is interesting to me. And I do wonder sometimes, I go, man, if I was a head coach, would I do as many joint practices? I'm not sure I would. There was a time where I was like, oh, this is great because, it's quality reps. You get to go against another team and kind of feel that out. Instead of having your players play scout team, they can actually rest
Appreciate
while
you,
one team's on the field
Casey.
and do some of that stuff. So I think there's positives, but, at the same time, there is a danger to it as well, as we're seeing. And I just wonder at some point if it doesn't cool off a little bit, this fad of these joint practices that we've seen get so popular over the last 7 or 8 years.
Well, on one hand, the joint practice has become a more controlled environment to get your starters reps, as Todd Monken said earlier this week regarding the decision to use the starters in the joint practice with the Bills and not play them in the game. But that's the flip side. It's more controlled from the standpoint of the reps. It's less controlled from the standpoint of all the hell that could break loose.
All right, there's enough. I get the overall consensus of it. Either you want it or you don't. You don't want to regulate it to a point like Texas, like what they do with the THC and the weed and all of that good stuff. But you want to regulate it, right? Like California, right? So at some point, and where I'm going to break down is it really worth it if you have a joint practice and it's regulated by the NFL that your ass can get suspended because you get into a fight or somebody have a close fist? And if it's a situation like there's 90 guys, the NFL is only normally accustomed to like 53 guys at a time on both sides. Now you're talking about 90 times 90. Plus you're talking about a smaller crowd. I heard that the NFL don't even have these aficionados full time, so you got part-time officials out there that's not probably getting the full check. If you start regulating it and somebody swing with a closed fist and they suspended week 1, week 2, week 3 because of joint training camp practices, now you're doing too much. And what happened here is that also when you just have it where it's the Cowboys versus themselves on scrimmages and stuff like that, fights can still occur. And if you try to regulate it that much, that's where all of the problems come from. So either you want this joint practice or not. And what I'm saying is it was cool when you just had the extra preseason game. It was cool when we had the extra preseason game because you can say, hey, week 2 or week 3, this will be the dress rehearsal. So you can get a good look at what your team looked like with the starters. Us as Cowboy fans, we missed that because now it's hard to evaluate. And there's some practices that's closed and there's some practices that's open. So it's just like, okay, we just have to wait for week 1 until we see this team. You don't want to work that way, right? So we want to at least see these type of things. So they just got to come up with a solution. But neither here nor there, Cowboy Nation. Let's get to one of the topics here or look at some of these footages of what they're talking about being smart with Von Miller. This was his first day, or yesterday was his first day in the Cowboys silver and blue with the star on the side of his helmet, number 40. And I think that Von Miller would bring a lot to the table from a football knowledge aspect, player coach type of situation here. And let's go. Holly says, Law, speaking of officiating, check out the new NFL rule that's going to change the game. What are the new NFL rules? I can look them up too. Can you imagine having a joint practice with the Eagles? Oh my God, that'd be crazy, huh? That'll be crazy indeed. Ryan Flanoy having a great camp, man. Just a great camp altogether, man. I love seeing what he's able to do. And our trifecta as far as those wide receivers going to be great. It's going to be very great. And it's going to be empowering. We finally got people that speak up on the offense and the defensive side from a coaching aspect. I love it. I love it. This Chris Olave versus Caleb Downs, all I can say is this just make Chris Olave look good and just make Caleb Downs look better. I like the fact, well, it makes Caleb Downs ultimately better. Let me say that. And when you look at it, battle to battle, Ohio State, I like what I'm seeing out of Downs, just giving him quality reps. He needs as many as possible so he can be ready week 1. The question is, have you seen enough from Caleb Downs to not play him? My quick answer to that, no. You got to play every game, bro. He's still learning. Football is a very, especially on defense, knowledge-based, field-based. And the quicker you can get to a vibe in the field and tap into the NFL speed, the quicker you'll be better in this situation altogether. And this Brian Schottenheimer talking to the Hall of Famer Drew Brees, catching up with the Cowboys joint practice, boy. Shout out to Drew Brees. Look like a civilian for real. Like he finna sell you some insurance or something. And I saw a picture of Sean Lee was out there. Lee was out there as well. Shout out to Sean Lee. This is Schottenheimer and Coach Kellen Moore getting it going. Yeah, it's the boys right there. Love seeing it. Love seeing it. Yes, Cowboy Nation. That's Tommy Yar's page. So we're going to get back to some of this stuff over here. Appreciate y'all so much for rocking with the Cowboys Nation. Let's listen.
Guessing that they're sitting down in their meetings, Bobby, and saying, we're good to go. The only thing that can really hold us back offensively right now, and again, Tyler Guyton, not hearing a lot about him is a very good thing. Our Achilles heel right now is Terrence Steele on the right side.
It's been bad.
And if you're talking about, yeah, you may need a linebacker and maybe another corner, it would not surprise me if something was done at right tackle, even though it's probably going to be much more difficult to do than corner or especially linebacker in today's game. But it would not surprise me if the Cowboys were slowly pressing a little bit of a panic button on Steele.
No doubt. If I can find it. It's NHL, my bad, I can't read. NFL. My NFL preseason, off-season tracker. Let's go to we're gonna go back. Hold on, let me get back in there. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna pull this up. Gotta log in. Give me 1 second, Cowboy Nation. We're gonna look up these free agencies on especially that's available. We're gonna look at tackles, and they saying right tackles. There got to be somebody out here. Jonah Williams, man. Jack Conklin. George Fant. Tyrone Wheatley Jr. Somebody. They want a cool $10 million for Jonah Williams. Do any one of you guys know who Jonah Williams is? And he played for Arizona, so I'm quite sure Clayton Adams know him. He's 28 years of age. He's played for College Roll Tide. Is he a better outlook than what we doing with damn Terrence Steele? Because don't wait too late, and let's figure it out and get somebody that can help this team out now versus later. And maybe I have to look at some of his tape. I'm not a right tackle enthusiast, you know. And he only played 9 games the season before. Man, he been hurt all of his life. 2025, 2024. So I guess he's looking to bounce back this season. Y'all like Fant? Is this the whole Noah Fant, Princeton Fant, George Fant? All of these Fants, are they the same? Are they all related? Your George Fant right here. He 34. That's a long teeth. That long teeth right there. Taylor, if you go to the left tackle side, you see Taylor. Taylor is Taylor and Cam Robinson. I think Cam Robinson is not that bad. I'll bring in Cam Robinson for a cup of coffee. I would definitely do the Cam Robinson thing. That's about $8 million cheaper. And he's 2 years younger. And shout out to Cam, shout out to Roll Tide, you know. What's the story with him? He played 13 games last season, 16 the season before that. He was pretty good in Minnesota land. I don't know why they got rid of him. I would take a real good shot at Cam. I would take a real good shot at Cam, ladies and gentlemen. Shoot. That's what I would do.
Yeah,
It's just a feeling.
They have generally, he's a little bit like Malik Hooker on offense in terms of the way the Cowboys view him versus the way some of the discussion has been about him in his career. They have thought of him as being they thought he had a pretty solid year last year. They didn't feel like he was generally their problem a lot of times on the offensive line. This training camp, they've talked about he's struggling, and you can see it. They need that to be solidified. They've got enough concern trying to figure out who's going to be their left tackle. They don't need to throw on top of that their right tackle not being solid for them. And it's just, it's a concern because it's not so easy, like you're just saying there. It's not easy to get somebody to give you one.
Yeah, tackles are hard to find. They're hard to come by. All I can say is with all of this is maybe, just maybe, figure out a way to. The only thing is, we probably have to wait. Probably have to wait until cut day on August the 30th to see who get cut, and maybe this pool get a little bit bigger, and we'll see from there. Some people say might as well keep Terrence Steele. I'm saying we got 4 issues on tackles. Nate Thomas is not sounding like he's promised. Drew Shelton is not sounding like he's promised. Tyler Guyton, it's a wait and see with him because it's his elbow, and it's not like people have been talking worldly of him in camp. But we've seen improvement from last season. And, of course, the whole storyline with Terrence Steele. We got 4 big holes at tackles, and we need to figure that out one way or another. If not, we're going to be talking about this again for next season.
Like, I've had people tell me this before where they're like, there are 160 starting offensive line slots in the NFL. And like, there are not 160 NFL caliber starting offensive linemen. You don't have enough players for the position as it exists in the NFL, much less depth. And so when you start, Dallas has been very fortunate to have minimal holes on their offensive line for a number of different seasons over the last 10 to 15 years. It's really, really difficult if that is a problem there to upgrade that in season, but they may have to.
May have to. Here's Caleb Downs versus Chris Olave conversation. But y'all said DJ Humphries, was he on this list? Oh, he is. Man. It's a lot of money, bro. Well, he's not a lot of money, but I'm thinking he's serviceable enough. Hell yeah, man. It's only $120 to fly from L.A. to Dallas. Call him, bring him in. Shake up the room a little bit. Jerry, shake that damn room up just a little bit. Just shake the room up. Yeah, I'll call DJ Humphries. I know he's long in the tooth, but I'll definitely call him. I'll give him a call, see if he's self-repped. He don't got no. I can call him, man. I can go look up DJ Humphries right now. He represent himself and give him a call. Hey, DJ, man, I'm Law Nation, man. We want to just bring you in to the Cowboys for a cup of coffee. If you can walk around the Star, maybe they'll see you. And don't come this week because they still in Oxnard. But next week, I want to invite you over to the Cowboys practice, and you just walk with me. Walk with me into the stadium, and I'm going to walk you down to Coach Schottenheimer to get you this job. Now, I ain't an agent nor a rep, but I want my 10% on whatever money they give you. You know what? I might do that. I'm going to call DJ after the game, after this show, and I'm going to say, hey, you still in L.A.? There's a flight right down on Southwest, man, about $130. I will cover that if you come on out to practice with me on the 25th. Yeah, that's how it goes. Is that how you do it, ladies and gentlemen? Is that how you do it? Let me know. Is that how you do it? Come on, baby. I'll definitely slide him right in there because he's going to be all tall and stuff. I'll be walking around like, hey, this is my bodyguard. And then I'm like, no, that's DJ Humphries. Let's get to the next topic. Appreciate everybody for rocking and rolling with the nation. Let's talk about this.
Big thing that came out of this is the sexy matchup everybody was like focused on. It seemed like that I thought was Downs versus Chris Olave. And depending on how you see it explained, there's one where like Olave scored a touchdown, but Downs had like really good coverage on him. And then there were other instances of like Downs got the advantage on a play. They had a chippy moment. But generally what I saw from people who reported on it was a little bit of, let me show you how this is done, Rook, and that Olave got the better of Caleb Downs kind of consistently yesterday.
That's what I saw. I would have scored at a TKO.
I would expect him to.
It would have been a TKO in favor of Olave, but all the catches that I saw Chris end up with, Caleb seemed to be blanketed all over him.
Yeah, they said that a lot.
Yeah, I saw that too. He's going to grow from it, learn from it. And we got to understand that wide receivers got the leg up, or offensive players got the leg up on the defensive guys, because there's no fear of you, or there's no consequences for your actions. There's literally none. You catch a ball in the middle of the field, they got to tap you and say, hey, we ain't trying to knock you down to the ground, right? There's no chip blocking. There's no playing with leverage. Where Caleb Downs is very successful with is playing with leverage. The ability to know I got an inside linebacker, or if even I'm the nickel, I got a safety over the top. And I'm going to position myself so that even if you do catch it, it's Lord have mercy, because Bam Bam finna take your head off. Right? And then you see that one play with that time, and then boom, I shoot up field, and now he gives you a sack. Caleb Downs is going to have at least 1 or 2 picks this season and probably 2 or 3 sacks and still be in contentions of being the defensive rookie of the year. Can somebody put down the Seattle Seahawks kid who was runner-up for defensive player of the year? Their slot guy that they drafted last season, Euban Nori, or however you say that kid's name. He didn't have 5 or 6 INTs. He had about 1 or 2 sacks and 1 or 2 interceptions.
A lot of them were contested catches and things like that, and it was just Olave making plays. But it's a good experience. This is the kind of iron sharpens iron thing that they want, is that there's a unique a unique approach or a unique opportunity when you can go up against Chris Olave and change it up from what you're doing against CeeDee Lamb. Like, you may fall into a rhythm with Lamb and kind of understand some of his tendencies. It's a good chance to refresh yourself with what Olave does and what other guys can do, and get a chance to push yourself a little bit further. So that was one aspect of it. The big thing that came out of this.
Yeah, I do like that out of Olave versus Downs. I do like that.
A scrimmage against the Saints with 7 to 8 scuffles breaking out.
Yeah, I don't think it was a scrimmage at all. It was just fight night is what it was, including Donovan Ezeraku getting thrown out for a second time. He's on a little bit of a bad run here.
Yeah.
This is twice he's been thrown out of practice. He's been in some other scuffles.
I think Schottenheimer's irritated with him. I'm not talking about character.
Nah. What Schottenheimer is he just trying to set this tone? Try to set this tone. I can't recall Donovan Ezeraku pissed off enough last season to even make a sack, right? How many sacks he had? What, 1 or 2? Maybe, just maybe, if he channeled his aggressions, he had 5 or 6 this season, or 10 or 11. If Von Miller worth the grain of salt that he is picked up on, let the D lineman handle that internally. Let's not go to the 3-ladder to 4-ladder network or the 105 guys in a fan, and as well as 1310 the ticket, and let the court of public opinion get into this. Let Von Miller and Rashawn Gary and Quentin Williams handle this in-house. Because what should happen is those boys being the OG, on their watch, when it's a real game, none of that stuff should be happening, because these guys should be self-checked. These guys should be talking to each other saying, you know what? We're going to lock in, fam. Do as I do. Now, this would be a different story if this was Rashawn Gary or this was Quentin Williams with these type of things in practice. But we talking about practice, not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice. So let this be handled internally. Matter of fact, it shouldn't even get all the way up to coach of how Ezeraku going to be handling himself. If Von Miller saying that he's the Hall of Famer, and as well as in the locker room, we good, we straight. We going to have north of 50 sacks this season coming in, because he's going to check that.
He got thrown out of his last game he played. He got ejected at the end of the season, and now he's gotten thrown out. Like, he's been thrown out of 3 times, like, in the last 10 times he's been on a football field.
What was his personality profile coming out of school?
Like, top end, high character, top culture kind of guy. And just getting in scraps and being a little edgy does not mean you're not a high character guy. Right. I think it's frustrating for everybody that they're like, we need you out here and understanding. We don't need Sam Williams getting personal fouls all the time. And, we need you to be the right kind of guy, to steal a line from Jason Garrett, and not necessarily the right kind of guy in terms of be a Boy Scout, but be a leader within high football character standards that we have. It's playing out pretty.
They brought his name. Say his name like 3 times like Candy Man. Jason Garrett popped up. Yes, indeed. But, I look at it this way. Let that be handled internally, baby. That's all I'm saying. Let this be handled internally. The next topic of the matter is back to this conversation, but that's after we keep these lights on with one of our proud sponsors, and you too can be a millionaire. The drawing is just around the corner, especially you book your stay at Choctaw Casino and Resort.
Away, 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 away.
Away,
away, away, away, away, away, away, away. There's one chance left for you to win $1 million during the 3 months 3 Millionaires giveaway at Choctaw Casino and Resort Durant. 2 Rewards Club members have already walked away millionaires. And you could be the one to take home the final $1 million prize. The last chance to flip your future is August 22nd. Choctaw Casino and Resort Durant, where millionaires are made.
All right, we only got a few more days, man, left. So if you are in this chat, please book your stay at Choctaw Casino and Resort. Let me know. Maybe we can try to pull some strings around there. Hey, man, pull Dallas Cowboy hard hitter. Pull my guy Leon Ware, man, in the drawing. See if they can be a millionaire. Come on with it. Appreciate everybody, man, so much for rocking and tuning in with all of this and getting things going the best way possible. My thoughts overall on Donovan Ezeraku. Let this defensive room handle that. Let them check it out. Now, Schottenheimer need to allow them boys to have that enforcement, but let this defense of locker room handle that. Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, the veterans, man. If it were one of the veterans, I'd be more kind of worried. But by him being a sophomore guy, they'll check him up. All right, so with that being said, let's listen to this right here. Appreciate you guys.
I played professional football in the 90s. I played with some of the baddest dudes that this game has ever seen. Some of the toughest guys this game has ever seen. Jesse Tuggle, Scott
Jesse Tuggle was a bad man, bro.
Case, Jeff Donaldson, Eric Turner, Pepper Johnson, Carl Banks. Dudes who, when the game was being played in between the white lines, would absolutely knock your teeth out of your mouth.
It will.
And that's where they dispense justice. I never saw those guys punching, pulling guys' helmets off, suplexing guys on the sideline, and then getting up like, that stuff doesn't mean, I can't even say it. That stuff doesn't mean anything.
You can say it.
The game of football provides you plenty of opportunity to kick the living you-know-what out of someone.
All right, pause. Not in the way of like anything that we normally say pause for. Here's the difference. The NFL done toned down, right? Just as much as the United States of America. People can identify as certain things now. The world have changed, my brother, since the 90s. Cowboys were winning in the 90s. What I'm saying is those aggressions used to be ramped up and built up and allowed to be released on regular preseason games. But we don't have regular preseason game. Everything is kind of like softer now, right? The days of the ages of saying, hey, we can't do this, we won't do that. If we're back in my days, that's what you're saying, back in my day. Because the craziest thing about it, I'm old enough to remember people that were watching football in the damn early 2000s was saying, well, back in the 70s, man, I used to go, pour concrete and get back out there on the field. Man, y'all soft, So each generation is softer than the next. That's crazy. Each generation soft. But the person that got the most rings and things, people ain't going to listen to him. No. No. They ain't going to listen to this guy right here. Let me pull this up because he said a real thing. My bad. I'm moving stuff around. Hold on. He said a real thing. They must have took the audio from it. But Tom Brady was literally saying back in his day when he was playing, he never wanted to not be out there on the field. He wanted to play. He wanted to get out there to showcase that even in the third quarter in the preseason game, 5 minutes left, they had Tom Brady out there. Psycho Tom was out there literally throwing the ball around. I'm going to see if I can find that clip so that everybody can hear what he absolutely said versus me just saying it. I want you to hear from him. But let's listen to the rest of this.
Within the context of the rules, okay? When I went to San Francisco when I was drafted there as a rookie in 1991, I don't remember anybody talking to me about Ronnie Lott pulling off people's helmets and fighting them and punching them on the football field and doing this kind of nonsense. People knew what Ronnie Lott was all about. They knew what guys like Jeff Fuller and those guys were all about. That's what really matters to me. This kind of stuff means nothing, and quite honestly, I have no tolerance for it. I hate it. I played professional football in the 90s.
Yeah. It's like back in my days conversation. Yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can find this thing. I'm gonna find it one way or another, y'all. Y'all bear with me.
That's why they run it so well. Is their line was the key, and that's why they run it so.
I'm gonna find it right quick. Hold on. I'm gonna find it one way or another. Cowboy Nation, appreciate y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm looking for it, y'all. Y'all can tell I'm looking for it. They must have told Tom Brady to pull that report because I know I had the audio. They must have told him, like, hey, man, you part of the NFL now. We can't have you talking about having these guys with guaranteed money out there playing in a meaningless game and get hurt. If you play like you're hurt, you're going to get hurt. Yeah, if you play like you're hurt, you're going to get hurt. If you play like you hurt, you're going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you can't avoid it, man. And that's why, as much as I kind of didn't like Tom Brady when he was playing, but let me see. Maybe I can find out here.
It's your favorite dunk here. Then not him. You know what I mean? There's a come on, you want to take off. Well, I'm going to take this practice with no pads.
Oh, no, that ain't it. I'm going to find that damn audio. Tom Brady rips. They must have took that. The NFL Illuminati done took the damn audio away. That's what it is. But to this point, I can't find it. To this point, Cowboys, we gonna be all right. I do like the tone. I do like the aggressions. I do like this team going into the 2026 season and just doing things differently. You can tell we're operating different. You can tell we're moving differently, and I can accept that all the way. And I'm not worried about anybody in the NFC East at all. I think that overall we are the better team. I get it. I understand how all of this can go to this particular perspective of, hey, the Eagles are loaded, and you look to see what they're doing and all of this stuff. They still got a long way to go. Let me see. Come on.
Y'all having a blessed morning, blessed day so far. I figure I'm going to just start dropping some videos of things that's been on my mind as it relates to training camp football, whatever the case may be. One of the things that just came across my mind was the brawl yesterday that I saw between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. And I've always said, man, listen, if you got the energy to brawl in practice, then practice is not hard enough. It's absolutely ridiculous to be out there grabbing people's helmets, throwing them off, twisting it, slamming people, suplexing people. You know, like how in the hell you have that much energy to go out there and do that type of stuff?
He missed the meat word about the potatoes over here. Big fella, come on down. I thought you were going to say something monumental, man. You know what I'm saying? I see why you over here on the couch with me. Come on, man. All right. It's not like the Cowboy was seeking to throw hands. You got an opposing team. What you supposed to do? Just lay down, let them hit? You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to fight and protect for what's yours. This dude hit you beyond the play of the echoes of the whistle. You getting people cut. You trying to fight for a job on this team. Man, these guys don't want to be working over here at Amazon dropping out packages. They trying to play for the team. They trying to make their name be stead. So for him to say, hey, man, practice is not hard enough, well, who's going to absolutely regulate that? Come on, fam. You played the game. Woody?
That's stupid. The one thing I've always said about football Football is one of the few places where I can get to physically assault another individual for 3 hours. That's on game day. No need to do that in training camp. Stop the nonsense.
That boy. What is this? Okay. Okay, Eagles. Ooh, they erased it, Cooper. Y'all need Christian Parker back. Yeah, damn. Hey, is that Cooper DeJean? Watch a disappearing trick, man. Watch it. Yeah. 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 That's a disappearing trick. Hey, man, let's watch it one more time. Hey, Cooper. Cooper DeJean, Billie Jean, Maggot, Magician, Michelle. What? Yeah. Whoop. God dang.
All I ask.
Hey, man. Y'all. Hey. Hey, Eagles. I forgot they got joint practice, man. I should name this show Watching In, Tuning In to the Ops. Hey, let's watch it one more time, baby. God, dog, Cooper. Y'all need Christian Parker really back, man. Watch. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Please come home. I got beans and
bologna. Yeah. The phone lines will be open, Toxic Tub. But did you look at Cooper DeJean, Billie Jean? Put that boy in a disappearance trick, man. Hey, it's good that he's dating that cowboy cheerleader, man. Yeah. Slow him down a little bit more. Oh, my gosh, Cooper DeJean. Let me see if I can. Is there any more stuff out there? Because if that's the case, hold on. Eagles, Patriots. Oh, my. That's right. They got my boy, my Mississippi boy. Okay, Anthony Brown. Let's see if you can do something like Cam Brown. Okay. Top shoulder. Good play. He won off his releases. And by the way, the Patriots don't have not one wide receiver better than CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Oops. Oh my. Okay, they showed everything. All right, come on with it. What is this going to be? Drake May dime. Uh-oh. Hey, he didn't get the other foot down. Did he get the other foot down? Eagles cry to the land of misery. All right. Oh yeah, he got both feet in. Yeah. Good play, man. Hey, and by the way, Drake don't got nothing on that. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Ooh! Who's 41 on the damn Eagles, man? Can I hear audio? Are they talking about this? No audio, okay. Boy, they done got Camden Brown on. Oops, my bad. A.J. Brown over there. Hey. Did y'all see that? Boy, what's going on with the Eagles, man? Patriots-Eagles fight. Okay. Eagles going to take 2 L's. Ooh. He did get old boy right here, whoever that Eagle guy is right here. Yeah. Damn, boy. Turned that man each and every way. What this one is right here. Okay, Tyreek Woolen locks down Romeo Dobbs. Let me see if it's. Damn, they got a lot of fans out there watching. Let's see what happened right here. Okay, let's stutter go. That's just a bad pass. He passed it to the inside, passed it to the outside, the pylon right there. That's a tub all day. Watch this. Now I like Woolen, but that's a tub all day. That's a tub all day if it's on the backside. He passed to the inside. Yeah. Damn. Devontae got Gonzalez. Got him on a stop and stutter. I like Gonzalez. Revel tearing that chest up. He gonna redirect him, move him all around. yeah. Revel tearing that chest up. Boy, that boy got him. Look at the Eagles guys. That's touchdown, man. They said, nah, incomplete. Nah, Eagles, man, that's touchdown. And watch this. 1 foot, 1 Mississippi, and watch that 2 Mississippi. 2. Nah, he's out of bounds. They right. But hey, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
We're looking great. Go Birds. Let's go Birds. ELGS, Eagles.
We answered. I talked stuff. I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team. And I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap?
You gonna flap the hat one more time? Let me see if anybody getting slammed out there. The Eagles just trying to be like the Cowboys. Whoop! Damn. They got Romeo Dobbs out there killing that boy. Yeah, stop feet. Yeah, come back to that ball. That boy got, who we got right here? Okay. A.J. Brown, man, he drops the ball a lot too. That's a good win on them. Damn, he just killing old boy. Who is 3? Who is this kid? Who's the Mario Douglas? That kid is good. Now that's how a slot wide receiver is supposed to look. God, who's the Mario Douglas? He's killing the damn Eagles, man. He won all 3. Yeah, that boy is quick. Is he a rookie? I have never heard of him. Now that's how Turpin's supposed to run. Turpin's supposed to run his routes like that. That joker, that boy sink down on that boy and get it going. They ain't gonna like this reshare, boy. That boy good. DeMario Douglas. Who is this kid? That boy can run some routes, boy. 5'8".
Hey, I'm Petey, a.k.a. Peter Pan. Turns out, adulthood's kind of awesome.
Yeah, awesome D's. Here's speed, quickness, inconsistent on his route, though. Shifty slips, small, slightly built. That boy, that boy sinking them hips, boy. That boy good. He cooked the hell out of Cooper DeJean. Yeah. They got him on all type of plays over here. All right, let me get on up out of here. Talk about looking at this stuff. I can't wait to go back and watch them practice clips. So they've been talking all of that noise about us. But if you're ever in Dallas and you've been...
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
That's 214 in every 3 you can dial, or 817 in every 3 you can dial. Be sure to reach out to our proud partners, Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers, backed by a combined of 100 years of experience here. And if you're ever in a jam, just like I was choking on some water, be sure to reach out to our proud partners, Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. And if you can't dial that number, visit FrenkelFirm.com.
Keep it super thorough, my way on this side. Keep it super thorough, my way on this side.
657-390-7391 is the number. You can call that number to get a hold to Law Nation at the law office. I got from the 214. Sam, you in? Talk to me.
Law Nation, baby. We back.
We back.
Almost here, big dog.
It is almost. It is here to me. It's here. It's here. We cooking in it.
Man, I just hopped in. I didn't hear anything you had before. Sorry about that. But how do you feel about our depth, man? I feel like we're in good shape compared to past years, but I'm a little worried I might be drinking the Kool-Aid.
On what aspect, as far as the depth, are you talking about on the defensive side, offensive side? Which side?
Well, I'm a little worried about the O-line depth on our tackles for sure. And then on the defense, you know, these corners, we'll see how they are. But if our starters go down, man, those backup corners, it's going to look like last year all over again.
Wow. To start with the offensive line depth, I have great deed of reservations on the tackle side. Just from what I'm hearing, even the backups like Nate Thomas and as well as Drew Shelton, they're not giving us promised reviews so far. Far as the cornerback room, I think that nothing is going to compare to what last year brought us. I think that we're going to be such an opposite team, especially up front, on how we create pressure to help alleviate that. So I'm not worried about the DB room as much, but I do have slight reservations on that offensive line unit.
Yeah, what about the linebackers?
Linebackers, it's a wait and see moment because we got to understand last year we held on to Kenneth Murray. We had concrete blocks for feet. We held on to Logan Wilson a little bit too long. We didn't get a chance to see DeMarvion Overshown. So, and, of course, how bad that system was last season. It's hard to decipher. But there's a guy named Scott Simmons, and people swear to Bob by him at SMU that he was just culture changing and all of this good stuff. I'm quite sure we're going to see a tick of an improvement in our linebacker room. It's just a wait and see. It's just we can't really put a number to it. But this linebacker room is a whole lot better.
I'm hoping, man. I'm praying because I already started talking my shit to my Eagles fan friends, and I'm going to be eating a whole lot of crow if we come out here and lose 2 games to start the year, man.
Well, regardless of that, just keep this in mind. You saw how bad our defense was last season, right?
Oh, yeah, every week.
Every week. We still had a possibility of sweeping the Eagles last year. And that's how bad we were. So the Eagles, in my opinion, they're not better than what they were a year ago. I think that they kind of lost out on a lot of things as far as coaching as well as player dynamics. We sweeping them this year. Don't worry about it. Keep talking. Keep talking your smack, Sam. Appreciate you. Let me hear you say it. Let me hear you say it, though, bro.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them? That's Sam from the 214, man, right down the street. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. It took a pair of CD Lamb drops last season. If those drops never exist, we sweeping the damn Eagles. As poor and as bad as our our defense was last season. Now, if our defense is the same, then I'm just going to change my name. Now, I'm going to be like, man, this is now somebody else nation. I'm going to take law out of it. You know, I'm just take law nation up out of it. I'm just going to go about not nation. I'm nation, nation law, because there shouldn't be the same version of this defense. Now, I got from the 717-513, hold tight, but I got 717 Toxic Tom. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers.
Hey, what's going on, Law? How are you doing, man?
Doing great. Can't complain. Can't complain.
So, I'll be the first to tell you, I cannot stand Mike Florio. He was watching that video, clutching his pearls like he was watching 9/11 footage. Just give me a break, dude. This team has been called soft and a bunch of pansies for years. A finesse team is the polite way to put it.
Yeah.
Man, to me, if you are going to get pushed around, you got to defend yourself. But even worse, if you're seeing your teammates or a sibling, like you say, getting pushed around and you do nothing,
right?
That's even worse. Just like a few years ago when it was McCarthy's first year and Cooper Rush got hit and no one on an offensive line even helped or like defended the guy. And it's like things like that that just show that you're beat. And I love the fact that, one, it's practice.
Right.
If you're going to throw hands, this is the time to do it. And for Louis Riddick, too, my guy, that was 40 years ago when guys were showing up to practice on drugs, doing all sorts of shit they're not supposed to be doing that wasn't recorded. I mean, Bill Romanowski was spinning and breaking guys' faces.
Right.
While he was throwing fists. I don't want to hear about how the way things were. The point is this. If you let people walk on you, they're going to continue to walk on you. Now, I'm not saying you need to take it to the next level, Michael Irvin, stabbing a guy in the neck, going to a haircut. But I do think there is a healthy balance in, hey, we're not supposed to be tackling people. You are tackling people. The fuck, I'm going to let this happen here.
Right.
And, I mean, come on. Like, what do you want to have happen? Them to do nothing?
Right.
Everyone and their mother would be talking about how, these are the same old Cowboys. You can't win. So at the end of the day, it's better just to be a villain than it is to be a happy-go-lucky putz.
Hell yeah.
And the last thing I'll say is this. When I was in the military, once a month, we would take a long run, and we would go out to the wood line, and we would air our internal grievances. And yes, hands were thrown almost every single time, but it was better to handle that shit internally rather than doing it out in public and doing things. Did I get my ass beat some days? Fuck right I did. Did I beat some ass the other days? Pause. You're darn right I did. Point of the matter is this. If you are, again, going to let people walk all over you and you let it to happen, you are establishing a norm that this is acceptable and I am not going to do shit back. Fuck that noise. Why not us? How about them Cowboys, y'all?
How about him, man? That's Toxic Tom, man, delivering an unbelievable. I'm going to clip that and put it out there because here's the reason why. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Oh, okay, got breaking news. The Seattle Seahawks will be signing two-time Pro Bowler Trayvon Diggs. Diggs done got him a home, man, with the Super Bowl champs. Man, just a week too late, man. We would have loved to see Trayvon Diggs out there on the sideline or something, man. But shout out to him. But just to go back to Toxic Tom point and previous information right here is that we can't do nothing right now. Right? And it's just like putting people in a bad position. $513, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by FrankelFirm.com. Talk to me.
Hey, bro, what kind of news is that? Trayvon Diggs to Seattle. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
Diggs
even
to
understand
Seattle.
that move at all.
I mean, he got some familiarity there. Law is there. Coach Aiden Durday is there. I think it's some people kind of like put it out there for him to I guess
play Seattle this year.
We play Seattle this year too. So.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun one. I can't wait to see GP and CD up against it.
Oh, man, I never even thought about it that way. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
That's gonna be nice, man. Shoot, I can't even imagine not imagining. That's not going to be a real hyped up game. Especially, I believe everybody going to have that circled. And there's going to be some story pieces and some talk tracks about that, too, because I'm not going to bring up the rumor, but it is for what it is. It's going to be a lot of conversation about this guy right here, and especially Cowboys wide receiver versus that. So it's going to be good to see, bro.
What week do we play them? Do you know?
It's going to be after Christmas, though. After Thanksgiving, I meant to say.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, well, we'll see. We'll see if he even is on the team by then. You know, we'll see
That's
if he's
the other
even
part of it,
still
yeah.
on the roster. I mean, no disrespect towards the brother. I love him and everything, but like, we'll see if he even makes it that far in the season.
Yeah, but he's an enemy now. So, and I gave him grace and mercy while he was. We played the Sea Chickens on December the 7th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll see.
Get your tickets now. It's $250, $260 now, so it's cheap now. But by that time, them tickets gonna be high, boy. It'll be high.
Yeah, you can bet on that, especially when our boys get it rolling, man. Because we're about to be moving this year.
Man, come on with it, man. Appreciate you, man. You got anything else for the show?
Yeah. So back to the in-house, back to our boys. I just want to talk about Malik Davis for a moment. And honestly, I think he deserves more respect. I think he deserves to be charted as number 2 right now. Every time he's been given the ball, given the opportunity, he shows up. He busts out 5, 10-yard runs, 15-yard runs. He is reliable with blocking. He's got that veteran presence. He's a stable force at this point. I don't see why we don't just go ahead and solidify him as number 2. And then, if Blue gets it together, then Blue kind of comes in as like a gadget running back once in a while until he gets it fully together, if he ever does. What do you think about that, man? Malik Davis has really been showing up.
Malik Davis did solidify his role at 2, but we got 2 more preseason games. So Jadon Blue and as well as Izzy need to show us a little bit more. But I think it's Malik Davis' job. But due to the Cowboys' politics, it may be Javonte and then Blue. We'll see down the stretch of how they'll roll with that. I think Mafa is going to probably be on injury reserve. If not, if he don't show back up to practice this week or beyond. And we'll see how all of this unfold. But it is for what it is. I like Malik Davis. I've been campaigning for him for a long time.
Yeah, no doubt. And then last thing I want to say, too, is I feel like we haven't been talking about this much, but I know our boy Ferg, he's fumbled, he's dropped some passes, but I feel like he can resurrect himself to who he was 2 to 3 years ago. He's not that old. He's not really up there in the decline. He could still be in the peak of his career at this point. And I feel like if he can just hold on to that ball, he is a reliable tight end and can be a top 10 to top 15 tight end for us.
Okay. If we can get back to 2023, Ferg, I'm all down for it, man. But appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, sir. All them boys.
How about them, man? All right. 100 grand was next, but I think he just dipped out. We got from the 971. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. Talk to me.
Oh, what's up? How you doing, family?
Not much, JP. How you?
I'm doing fine. It's all good up here. I might go to that game in Seattle.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice game.
Yeah, it's going to be close to me around that December, the 1st of December. Okay. I didn't want nothing. What is your outtake on? How do you feel about the game Saturday? What positive that you saw from that game?
I saw grit. I saw resiliency, especially in the red zone area, as far as the red zone defense. But to piggyback off of what you've been lamenting for the last 3 or 4 months, they still have penalties, bro. They need to correct those penalties on both sides of the ball, but more so, those pre-snap penalties is not something that you want to carry into the season, like false starts, delay of games, stuff like that. So you're right, in illegal motion. So the Cowboys Cowboys going to have to clear up those penalties. You can't be an undisciplined team and win a playoff game or make a deep run in that factor. So you're right. This team got to clear that up.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's been like a side, a thorn in the side, just trying to get over the issues. How do you feel about the defense? Do you feel like we need still some improvement there, or do you feel that this can carry us, to the 10-game wins, to win the NFC East? How you feel about that?
I think that this defense, if remaining healthy, we can be the better defense in the NFC East. But, that throne still belongs to the Eagles until they fall off on defense. But we will see, because Vic Fangio defense has always been a principle-based defense, a very well-disciplined defense too, by the way. So looking at some of those penalties being on defense this past game, the preseason game, we need to clear that up. But I can tell if everything is going to play, this defense could still be a top-tier defense, especially since you got a Von Miller, Rashawn Gary, and as well as Quentin Williams down inside. So, yeah, I think that this defense showed us a little bit more grit this past game than what we normally seeing, accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, I'm seeing the toughness, too. I like how everybody came up and they just really rallied to the ball. And it seemed like everybody was committed, to tackling, to coverage, and everybody hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
And
not one missed tackle. Not one missed tackle. Yeah.
Yeah. I see energy that I didn't see last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just see it. Hopefully this can, do you think it'll carry on over to the rest of the preseason? You think they'll be ready to go for New York and ready to go? Or how do you feel about that?
Well, the contract, and we said the rule of 2, but in football world we say the rule of 3. And the craziest thing is we only have 3 preseason games, so it's going to be hard to decipher. So what I'm going to be looking at, JP, will be, okay, after we see the Giants, that should be a competitive game. As long as our guys compete, win or lose, I can live with that. And then week 2, I'm looking at the same thing. It's a divisional game, back-to-back. The Cowboys going to be their first home game. I'm looking for energy. If we come out flat, or if we look scared, and if we don't look like we're going to rock the house, then it's back to the drawing board. But by the Ravens game or by the game after the Ravens, we should know exactly somewhat of what this defense is going to look like, though.
Right. Yeah. I didn't want shit, man. Just want to give a shout-out. Can I give a shout-out on my channel?
Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
Y'all follow me at Phoenix JP Old School and come check me out over there. But, Old School talk, Phoenix, I talk a lot of shit, so I like to stir things up. But other than that, man, I'm looking for a successful season. I said 10 wins. We'll find out more how well, everybody overcome their issues from last year. I'm just looking for a new season. And hopefully they can just, they can surprise me and keep me anxious to see them every week and say, hey, things have changed. We're moving in that right direction. I'm looking for positivity, and I'm going to also tell you the negative. So I just want some change, and I want to be able to win. I want this team to succeed. But if there's going to be issues, hey, we should just shout them out. But other than that, I'm feeling good right now. We hope I can have the same energy, in 3 more weeks.
Most certainly, man. Appreciate you calling in, fam. You have a good one.
Hey, stay out my backyard. Brookhaven in the house.
Most certainly, man. That's JP, man, for the 971. Yeah, I mean, call out the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And sometimes when people call in, it can be a healthy decorum. We don't have to always fight each other, right? I get his stance on the quarterback, right? I get his stance on the team and the discipline side. I get his stance as well as, hey, not only was defense bad, but some of the offense. So we talk about it equally. The Cowboys had 2 issues on offense. To me, we got a little too cute and conservative once we got inside our own 40 because we thought that, hey, we got a kicker. And then the red zone efficiency level was 13th. No, I take that back. 17th and 18th in the National Football League. That's not something that you can brag about, right? So especially being number one in most of the other categories. So I hope that the Cowboys learn from their mistake, press, play better, and get in the red zone and score. Find you a bread and butter, man. When you're hungry and you don't got a lot of good money, you got your bread and butter. When you need to eat, you think of the bread and butter. And the Cowboys need to establish what are the bread and butters, man. Don't try to get too cute. I got from the 979, but when I held that 9, all I could see were my mama's eyes in the building. Talk to me, man.
You know what? It's one thing to criticize a player on the team. It's another to say goofy stuff like
DP.
There's
He got the Sonic going, man. You got to go get that air bubble, man. DP. Oh, snap. They got you, man. The man in yellow got you. The man in yellow. Jerry, my guy. Oh, he got an extra life, man. Oh, man, you got an extra life, man, DP.
My bad, man.
Boy, you swimming to that damn them bubbles.
I got the Sonic ring today. That's all. It's all good. What was I saying?
Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Where you at, man? What's going on, DP, man? Hey, man. DP. What's going on, man? DP. Oh, man. Man, let me get over to my guy, man. 201, 100 grand with the play, man. I don't know what's going on with DP, man. What's good with you, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening.
See, now y'all hear a conversation. Now, this is how it's supposed to sound. That boy got HD voice over here.
Hey, man. Soft sounds of soft soul. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Listen. We didn't do that with the Rams.
Oh, no.
They don't respect Kevin Moore over there, dog. That's why there was fights yesterday.
Yeah.
They don't respect Kevin Moore as no coach. They run the show over there.
Yeah.
There ain't no type of coach. You want to talk? That's all Mike Fisher. Shut up. Shut up, yo. If somebody slap you, you just gonna fall back and not do anything?
Right.
Oh.
Because most of the fights started with the Saints. Now, I'm glad that you mentioned
Thank
that.
you.
And Kellen Moore is like, he giving me this energy like, hey, Daddy says put that down now. Hey, don't you put that down?
You respecting that as an alpha male? You gonna respect Kevin Moore? First, you know what I'm saying? Coming in with that voice and that come on, man. You ain't respecting that.
Mama said put that back now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my God. I pay money to hear Kellen Moore scream, cuss, and yell at these guys. And somebody saying, you know what, Coach, going to get me.
If they laughed at Harbaugh when he said his little speech,
yeah,
and that did nothing in that locker room, imagine a Kevin Moore speech.
Yeah.
Just imagine.
Yeah. You right.
There's no, you know what I mean? Like, and if the Cowboys would have did that, they would have been all over. Man, Cowboys ain't got no heart, man. How you just gonna let somebody walk up in your house and y'all not do nothing? Y'all got punked out there in your own house.
And the Saints of all teams, yeah. Yeah.
That's what the 4-letter networks would have been saying, and they would have been how you get punked, show some type of fight, do something. They would have been saying that. But when you show it's like they couldn't wait for something to go down so they can have something to talk about. Mike Fisher.
Yeah.
So you can have something to talk about and write about. Like that's just come on, man. Stop it. Like I don't understand that. I don't get that at all. I don't get that at all. And if you say, hey man, I'm a reporter, I can't be a fan. I get that, but that don't mean you gotta be negative all the time. So you just revert to being negative?
Yeah.
That's my thing with Clarence too. Like, so since you can't be a homer, you just gotta be negative.
Putting too much on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that point too, man. Of putting too much on it. You know, let me see if I can find this right quick, because he was singing a different tune about this. Let me see if I can find it. Keep talking. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up.
So you know, it's like, man, look. I like what they did, man. If you gonna come in my house and think you gonna punk me, it's not happening. It's not happening, you know. But that did not happen. We just had a Rams practice last week, so that goes to show you, that's all the Saints, man. That's all the Saints. And then they want to go to, man, in the game you can't do. You think they don't know that this ain't no game?
Right. It was a little too much.
Spin it like, you know, man, in the game, you can't do that. In the game, you know, just fall back. When have you seen them fight in the game? When?
But
have you seen this football team all last year? We was getting punked to high heavens, defense getting destroyed. Did you see a fight break out in the middle of a game? No.
No. All last year.
A lot of these guys were here. So come on, you act like they don't know the difference.
Hold for a second. Hold for a second. I'll play this audio from my girl Bree right quick, and hold on. Let me see my girl right here.
Future Hall of Famer Von Miller is officially a Dallas Cowboy. 1-year deal, $5.5 million.
I got Clarence right here, y'all.
Cowboys beat reporters. Quick reaction. 1 sentence reaction to Von Miller news.
You know I can't keep it in 1 sentence, right? Cowboys are moving different. They waited to 3 games in the season before signing today on Clowney last year to improve the pass rush. They're trying to win now. They're trying to get the best players on the field to improve this team at the start of the season. They got Von Miller now.
All right, 100 grand. Did you hear Clarence Hill say
Not
that the
really.
you didn't hear what he said? So let me translate. You can't. Okay, let me translate for you. He said the Cowboys, he couldn't even get it out trying to be positive. He said the Cowboys are moving differently. And when I do these Cowboys and Chill episodes, right, this season, I'm going to let him know that, nah, dog, don't paint me as only the Cowboy cheerleader law, because you just said that the Cowboys are moving differently. They went and got Von Miller. That's his guy because he tried to do an interview with him. That's why he tried to talk him up all good and positive. I know his angle. So I'm going to tell Clarence, come on, hey, let's stop putting too much dip on the chip, because you finna join the positive side of the boys. And I'm going to also, before the end of this season out, I'm got to go back to DLLS, and I got to get Jesse Holly to call Christian Parker by his nickname CP, because this defense is going to go crazy in a great way. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the season.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for the season either. Man, because of what I sent you the clip too of that guy I was telling you about when he broke down the defense
On IG
yesterday.
You said on IG? Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on. Don't pull it up on where they could show the screen.
No. I definitely, I'm gonna do that once you get off the phone. I ain't gonna pull all of that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't pull it up when they show the screen. 'Cause I probably sent it on. I probably sent it to you differently. So don't pull it up on.
I see you got auntie over there.
Nah. You gotta call that by CD Lamb. I know. We don't want to touch that, man.
You talking about that CD Lamb post? Nah, I definitely ain't gonna touch on that, man. Nah. No, all I got.
It's not gonna hurt the team. It's not gonna hurt the team. That's what
Wait a minute. Nah, definitely ain't. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Nobody would have touched that. Why?
That's terrible. That's terrible. Hey, 100 grand. All I got is LB. Is that what you sent me?
No.
On IG, all I got
not
is
on that one. Not on that one. That's why I said I sent it to you on a different one. You probably ain't see that one. I sent it to you on the other one then.
All right, send it on.
I got two different.
Wait a minute. Give me off. Wait. They put me on it. Hey, look at this ditty off of me, man. What's going on with y'all? Get it off of me.
But put the ditty on him because he don't want to talk about it. Everybody in the chat know. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would have touched that situation, man. What's going on?
I can't talk.
Nobody would have touched.
Let me just.
My bad. No. Put you in a bad spot. My fault, man. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm not even going to touch. Look, let him get acclimated to the team first. But God, but let me get acclimated to the team first. But CD ain't doing none of that, man. I'm just gonna say that CD ain't CD. CD ain't doing none of that, man. He ain't doing. CD definitely ain't doing none of that, man.
I just hope they have a conversation and iron it out.
Man, CD ain't doing nothing, man. CD ain't about that life, man. You know what I mean? You gonna give me all day with jams, man. But shout out to CD, man. Shout out to Von Miller. Shout out to
We got Love Island on the Cowboys, man.
Back to the Cowboys, man. You know, shit.
Love Island Cowboy edition.
Man,
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Let me get.
I'm gonna let it go.
Man, that's a wild situation though. But
yes, it is. It's very wild.
Some people try to read it between the lines, like what the hell these boys laughing and yakking about. Shit.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
No, I said CD and Von Miller State. They should be able to put those two things together.
Yeah. You should be able to know what's going on.
Quick.
If you don't, hey, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Then, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Let's move it on. Let's move on. Then.
Yeah.
I don't know how you don't know, but hey.
You don't know, now you know.
Everybody else know.
Yeah, man. But what else you got for me, man? What else you got for me? 100 grand, man.
Hey, man, I'm ready for the season to start now, man. I'm ready for the season to start. I saw you pull up them clips of how them Eagles getting toasted and burnt and all this and that and that. Glad the Super Friends is tonight. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I want it's the night, ain't it?
Let me say this, man. All right, so these boys, man, they so sus, man. Look,
they scared.
I think all of their teams lost. I think the damn Eagles lost, the Giants lost, right? They lost their first preseason game. Washington won.
I think Washington won, Yeah. I think Washington won. The Giants lost and the Eagles lost.
I said, I'm ready. I'm ready. Like nighttime, I'm ready. I'm nighttime law. And then they said, we got to figure this out. Already shown that Thursday night we can do Thursday night. But we got, here you go. Thursday night I might not can do because I got a kids volleyball practice.
It's the kids, man.
It's the kids, man. So
You can't. It's kids.
can you do a night stream? Nights like this, I wish. I got to meet my uncle by the dog, you know, that type of conversation. I said, I'm free every Wednesday. We agreed that we're going to be on Wednesday. They said Wednesday work. But then they said, well, I can't do Wednesday this Wednesday because of X, Y, and Z. Got a prearranged agreement. I ain't going to tell you who said that. But these rascals said, well, what about next Wednesday? Man, we got we got this next Wednesday. We got the Cowboys open practice next Wednesday, so I can't do next Wednesday.
You can't do next Wednesday.
I can't do next Wednesday. Got open practice. I want when we do the Super Friends, I want to be in my studio. I don't want to be out here with my cell phone with weak connections and stuff. So it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. So
you can't do that. You know, when the Eagles had their open practice, Brunson ain't going. He probably gonna go. That's the only practice they got to go to. You know that.
Yeah, so that's the thing is where we at right now, bro. So we might have to end up pushing it all the way to September, man. Unfortunately,
all the way to September, the week before the season.
But we got to get. I told him, man, we got to get it out before the season kick off because I want that spontaneity. Because you know how Bad Dog is. His team is untouchable before the season starts. You know what I'm saying? And all through September, he's talking all type of King Kong stuff.
They cut that. They cut that lineman.
They cut him. Damn.
They cut that lineman that got Daniel Jones almost decapitated. They cut him today. That. I'm mad at that, man. I wanted them to leave him right there, man. I'm hurt. I'm mad they cut that boy.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm mad they cut that boy. But they picked up that running back, Najee Harris. They picked that boy up.
Man, it's all crazy, man. But what else you got for me, 100?
And that's it, man. That's all I got, my boy. That's all I got.
Let people know where they can find and follow you and support you and all of the things that you do, bro.
Holla at me, Graphic Zone HD on Instagram and Facebook. That's Graphic Zone HD on Instagram and Facebook.
Man, that BBL was crazy, wasn't it? That's my guy, 100 grand. That Lamb boy, the BBL chaser boy. I got Coach AJ, man, from the 316. You're live on the nation, man. Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
What's up, Mr. Love Nation? Thank you.
Man, good to hear from you, Coach.
Hey, man, nice show, brother. I can't wait. And you were correct. First thing ESPN did this morning was fire up the talking points.
Yeah.
We don't get nothing out of practices that fight. You don't get much out of a practice if they're kicking your ass either.
Right.
So I'm sorry.
Which one you want, right?
Oh, yeah. I know the one they want us to be. They want us to be the one getting slapped.
Yeah.
You see, he did the suplex. They didn't show your boy punching. They showed him, but they went back to the suplex move. Just like we talked. They gonna make us look like the little lambs. And hey, I don't want no lambs. This ain't the Mary, Red Riding Hood story for us. We're gonna be more of the dogs. I don't want anybody on the front porch just barking. I want you to get in that. Hey, that's the problem. They used to that. That's all they want. Even your coaches starting to step up and be like Bill Parcells style, tell them, hey, we're going to do what we got to do.
Gotta do what we got to do.
And they don't want to hear that. They want the Cowboys to be that soft team that they've been for the past several years.
Yeah.
They're not used to it. Hey, man.
And Coach, man, being able to get a first view of like all of this stuff before everything kind of like materialized, especially with the DBs, you got a chance to see Darian Kendrick. You got a chance to see Malik Hooker. You got a chance to see Kobe Durant and all of them boys kind of like all having that unity together. Talk to the audience a little bit about, man, the way that this team is communicating and being in the same room and studying together, of how that's going to help this team out too.
Oh, it's night and day difference compared to last year. Last year was me. They look like opera singers. This year, they're in a room together trying to figure this stuff out. Last year, we pointed the fingers, and that's how we did. We stayed in that situation. And then we had I'm not going to say anything about the man that's gone, but he was too busy trying to be polite to him and never saying, hey, you're making mistakes. Let's correct that. This year, from the head to the assistants, they're all making you accountable for your actions. That's a big damn difference. That's championship teams, because in the past, we wasn't that kind of team. We would just let things go. That's Jimmy Johnson style. Oh, you dropping the ball? I'm getting rid of you. That that remind you of the guys from movies and stuff. Remember the Titans? Hey, you drop that ball, you're gonna run how many steps in a mile? You know, make some accountability. We don't have that. I hate to see the young fella get cut, but you got to have accountability.
You do.
Yeah,
you do.
You can't get rid of your, Donovan Zaraku, because he's a stud, and you got too much money tied up. And for throwing a punch, that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen in a real game. You bet not.
Nah. Yeah, but he did this at practice. And I'd rather he do it at practice. And I like what I saw. I saw teammates sticking up for one another. You know, I'll bullshit aside. In past years, we had people punch our quarterback, and our line turned around and went back to the huddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell me the difference. I'd rather have this and that soft. You know, when Miami was good, they called them convicts. Well, I'd rather have some of them convicts than be getting our ass kicked.
Yeah, line.
I do not want a soft team. Leave that soft shit somewhere else. Sorry.
No, you good, Coach.
Too much bull sugar, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And this is everything. It's too much bull sugar, because you can't have sauce on the field.
Yeah, you can't.
Jerry Rice will kill you with that softness. He be smiling, kikiing you while he running by you. This TV crew ain't gonna let you just run by. Durant will punch face. And we know Clark is tough as hell. He get off the ground after getting knocked to the ground 4 times. That's what we need. We need that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is a different bunch of animals. So you ain't going to be able to go next Wednesday, huh?
I'm gonna be there next Wednesday. I told them fellas, man, that I'm definitely not gonna be talking Cowboys versus them. You know what I'm saying? When I got practice, I gotta watch my tape, and then I gotta make sure we chopped up the film and get things ready, because we got a Thursday night game. There's gonna be a lot of guys that we have to hope that they can make the team and stuff like that, for far as what we do over here. So yeah. So these next 3 days, the 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th, we gonna be busy.
Yeah, Law Nation gonna be busy. Y'all need to start donating a little bit more. My buddy need a little help over there. He got them girls. Girls require some fingernail polish.
Oh man, you already know. You already know. Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
man. But I'm proud of you, man. Keep doing big things. I can't imagine this team being worse than last year. There's no way in hell. Not the way they're playing defense, moving, and talking. You see guys making each other accountable. Last year, it was just, I point the finger. I don't even want to say his name, but when Diggs was so happy to be not playing, that's how you could say it. He was happy. He was getting paid.
Yeah.
You know, what can we say? And look where he's at now. Nowhere. Anybody pick him up?
Yeah, Seattle Seahawks just picked up Trayvon Diggs. I think in that system, he fit pretty well as a rotational DB in that situation.
They got Diggs and Arnold, huh?
Yeah, I like Arnold tape. I like his the footages that I was seeing for his workout regime. I thought the Cowboys would at least bring him in for a cup of coffee. But, hey, we'll see him on the latter part of this year, December the 7th. So we're going to circle that on our calendar. Cowboys versus
What's amazing
Seahawks.
there, so they took a first-round pick and just put it on their roster.
Yeah.
Added to the back and throw Diggs in there. Diggs might not be good when he don't want to be good. And I feel like last year he was ready to leave when his buddy left.
Yeah, Parsons. Yeah.
When he left, Diggs was ready to roll. And I don't know who in his right mind would leave just because, hey, man, Stairway to Heaven wasn't really about heaven. It was about something else.
Right.
And Diggs, I guess you be going somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man. So I do believe I'm waiting on you to start asking people what. I think we'll be 12-5 this year. I just think we got a better squad, offensive wise, and we got some dogs.
Mm-hmm. Offensive wise,
Can they say?
Yeah, offensive wise, I think that everything is in line for us to be a top one offense in the National Football League if everybody remains healthy. You know, I can see that.
Yeah, that was the key thing.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot have no Q go down because our right or left tackle is missing a block.
Yeah.
And I see this is the first time we've had a coach that called out a player beside Jimmy Johnson and Bill Parcells. The rest have been nice to him. And this dude is like, I can no longer be nice to you. Still, you're going to have to do better.
And that's dope.
Accountability. Huh?
I said that's dope for Coach Shoddy to say, Terrence still need to be more consistent. We don't like what we're seeing so far. Like, those are things that we normally don't hear from Cowboys world, especially on a starter.
Oh, man, most definitely. Past years, when Diggs, our secondary last week didn't miss tackles.
Mm-hmm.
In previous years, Diggs would just fall on the ground and say, hell, you can keep running. I'm not getting up. I'm not going to tackle you. That's not my job. And we would all make excuses and say, well, that's truly not his job, but it is his job. You're playing tackle football, not flag football. We ain't at the club where you're throwing dollar bills.
Hold tight, Coach. You got a super chat.
From DC, $9.99. All I ask is when I lay my head on my pillow at night, I know my Cowboys gave me everything they had. That is all I want. Fight, compete, play for each other. Leave it all on the field.
Most certainly, JD, man. Coach, what he was saying is that sometimes, basically, I'm paraphrased. I get it. You're not going to win every game, but you want to see your team compete. And if they doing that, then that's something that we can really see that's improvement with this team. It's just competing, not just folding up.
Well, hell, last year it wasn't you. I think it was one of the guys said that we look like lawn chairs. We fold up real damn easy when the going gets tough.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you couldn't argue with them. We were the lawn chairs. I don't want that. I don't want to be that no more. Hell,
no doubt.
Get back to what the gritty Dallas was. Jimmy Johnson set a tone that hadn't been back there. It sure would be nice to get there when somebody looked like they gonna say something to you. You just punch them in the mouth.
Punch him right in that mouth, man. Coach, in closing, because I got a few other people to dive in here, and I got a meeting at the top of the hour.
In closing, this is going to be a much better year. Get your gear, get ready, and get your popcorn. Let's get ready. It's football season, baby.
Hell yeah, let's get it. That's
How
Coach.
about them damn Cowboys?
How about them? That's Coach AJ, man. Y'all be sure he's in the chat sometimes over here, especially on the Facebook side, so be sure to shoot him some love and adulations. Coach is well connected with some of the guys that's on this team and beyond, and we all like to hear good things, especially insight information. Okay, 100 grand just send the clip, and as well as my guy Spikes send the clip as well. So both of you guys, he must have said some good stuff at the same time. Let me pull up this clip. Let me load this clip up into the screen here, and let's talk about this all together in a good, great way about the Cowboys and what's going to happen, what should happen with this Christian Parker's defense.
Christian.
All right, let me go right here. And I think I seen this guy before on Instagram or something like that. Oh, no, TikTok. Okay, seen him before on TikTok. But here you go. He's talking about Christian Parker's scheme.
Parker got this defense moving so different physically and mentally, bro. It's ridiculous. I ain't on the coach's sideline, but this is what I think happened. So it started off Seahawks in like a trade type formation, right, in 13 personnel, right? Cowboys, we in that too high look, but we disguising the shit, okay? This ain't what we doing. Then the plays start going into motion too, right? So we got the corners, they're going to come back, get ready for that deep half, right? And then the safety is going to roll down, feel me? So
okay. Well, boy, he know his ball already. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm hearing. Y'all couldn't see that part. Let's start over again. Start over again. Appreciate y'all. Listen, if you're on the phone, you about to have to click off and listen to this. This dude got some ingredients.
Christian Parker got this defense moving so different physically and mentally, bro. It's ridiculous. I ain't on the coach's sideline, but this is what I think happened. So it started off Seahawks in like a trade type formation, right, in 13 personnel, right? Cowboys, we in that too high look, but we disguising the shit, okay? This ain't what we doing. Then the plays start going into motion too, right? So we got the corners, they're going to come back, get ready for that deep half, right? And then the safety is going to roll down, feel me? So Clark, he now going to be coming down in here in this flat because at this moment, Land, he going. And then Reddy, he chilling right here. He going to have his little flat area, and then you going to have Wood back in the D quarter, right? Then we get the motherfucking motion. Look, the safeties, they roll back again, gang. With this motion, Clark going to go back to the deep quarter instead, and then Woods going to go up in that little flat type area. Why? Because now we did the simulated pressure, gang. So now Land, he going to be in coverage now. It look like he rushing, but he going to be in coverage, and Reddy, he the one going now on that little creeper type. Right? Watch it. Watch him communicate.
Yeah,
Watch him fucking communicates.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at him communicating. So now he know off rip. Now I gotta take the flat, right? And now look at the coverage play out, gang. Look at the coverage play out. You got the flats right here. You got the deep quarter. You got the two deep halves, and you got the flat right here, right? But look, there go that man Julius Wood again. The nigga's so smart, right? He know if ain't nobody down here, I might as well just stay back, right? And he guarding Buddy without even looking, gang.
Watching quarterback
Because he knows
eyes.
somebody come down here, he head hunting. Look at this shit. This shit is motherfucking clams, gang.
It is clams.
And, but now look at the pressure. Let's look at the pressure.
Yeah, look at the pressure. Wait. Shoot. This is my type of football watching right here, boy.
You got the motion, right? Now we switching the pressure to simulation, right? So now Land, he not rushing no more. He can go back to his flat, right? But he was gonna go to that B gap. Listen. Sweat over here. He was gonna take this outside, right? But now, since the motion's over, he know Reddy coming now. He went the one-on-one with the tackle. Reddy went the one-on-one with the tackle, right? So now he gonna crash into the B gap. Why? To get this one-on-one on the outside. They switching everything up, dog. The linebacker shifting over.
Yep.
Look at this. Watch. Look at now that Sweat cranking down on this B gap. Reddy one-on-one on the outside, gang. They didn't know. Look at number 7 looking all which type of way. He ain't know who to block.
He showed
because of that simulated disguise, bro. He ain't know who the fuck to block.
That's a hole right there on 90. Yeah. Hold on 90.
And now that you got a whole different coverage at the top, and you don't know who.
Yeah, it's a clear and obvious, man. Shoot. Think about this, y'all. Quentin Williams oh my God. Quentin Williams gonna eat. I like to eat apples and banana. Gee.
Who coming?
That's a
This nigga had no chance, gang. Oh my God, he got us moving so different. God is good.
Yes, indeed, all the time, man. Only a hater and an eco fan probably hate this news right there. Yeah. Hey, that was a good one right there, y'all. Shout out to y'all, man, who sent me that, man. Shout out to you, 100 grand. I got Glenn out of Philly, man, from the 215. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
What up, Law? How you doing, my man?
Not much, man. Did you see that, man? That dude breaking it down, bro. Shoot.
He breaking it down. I was calling that hole when we was watching it the other night. There was a couple of holes on. Did he call Sweat wheat sweat?
I don't know who you.
Is that wheat or is that sweat?
Wheat. Wheat, man, I think he had a lisp when he was talking, so I ain't trying to talk about him. He had candy in his mouth when he was breaking it down, but I could understand. I mean, yeah.
That's all right. Wheat sweating out there.
Wheats or something, thins or something. Yeah, because wheat, wheat is number 90. Yeah. So that was sweat to him.
That was.
Yeah, wheat, man. Shoot, I thought my dialect, man, but yeah.
Shredded wheat sweating.
Yeah, he talked with his tongue. He talked with his tongue like, you the man. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Fantasia tongue. That's what he get.
Fantasia. You wild.
That's Fantasia song, man. But hey, he broke it down though. I ain't gonna hold him. Shoot.
Talking like MJ trying to say Thibodeau.
Yeah, my boy MJ said Kevon Tubio, man. I'm saying like Tubi TV got a damn player out there. Jeez, man.
Oh man. Yo, tell Grant stop being messy, man. These young bulls, all they want to do is share wolf kitties. I don't understand this era. We came up, we wasn't trying. I mean, if you accidentally, not knowingly, but you didn't chase what other people was chasing. I went the other side of the hood. I went all through the city. I'm going over there to try to find something. I'm playing ball. If I see something over here, I'm not purposely following up behind you. Come on, man.
These guys, bro, it's
bland. We're a lazy society, and they don't want to work for it. You know you can get it, so I'm going to just go get it. Like, come on. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it,
Yeah, it's
Stop
crazy,
it,
man. And then on top of that, all he got to do is just Dallas is nice with it, right? You got a plethora. You know, I have hosted many events where it's just 92% ladies. You know what I'm saying? And then if you just drive a few miles down to Houston, man, you can just. I don't know what CD be doing. Like, come on, man. Come on. I ain't gonna let me stop talking about it, cause
stop dry snitching on yourself. But
no, wait a minute. Now, Law Nation had nothing to do with what he just said. Glenn just said. I got a nice little ring on my hand right here. You know, I'm chilling. I'm good. I just be talking about other prospects for my brothers, man. That's what I'm saying.
your college days, not now.
Yeah. College days, JSU. Stay true.
Hey, I know one of those percentages is on the screen right now in that yellow outfit. When you bringing her to the show, bro?
Who you? I don't know what you talking about. Definitely don't know.
Yellow in the background. You know, yellow.
I know the man in yellow on this damn show I be watching. I don't know no female in yellow. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what you got, man? I got this meeting at the top of the hour, man. What you got, bro?
Yo, man, I want to cook for a second. Allow me to cook, man. Brian Broaddus, he needs to stop it. Brian Broaddus, first of all, I wanted to call you a while back. I want to talk to him, but I can't get through none of their lines. Botch just started going to his phone. Okay. First of all, Brian Broaddus was interviewing Cowboy staff during the summer.
Right.
And it was the interview before, what's our GM, but what's the brother that works up in the office?
Willie?
Yeah, before it was an interview before him. Yeah, not him, but it was an interview him, but not. It was an interview right before him, the day before, and he kept trying to pressure and say that Michael Parsons needs to take blame for what happened last year. I'm like, first of all, why are you bringing this up? That's old news. Is over with. But why you keep trying to put this narrative that this 25, 26-year-old man should have went in there without representation with his agent? Jerry should have never had that young man, come in his office without an agent. He didn't do it to Troy, Emmett, Zach Martin, nobody. Why did he try to pull that bull crap on Micah? And Broaddus kept trying, you got to go back and look, Broaddus kept trying to say that Micah had to take some of that blame. That's number one that pissed me off. Number two, who in the hell mentioned that Houston and Lawrence's job was in jeopardy by signing Miller? Why is he bringing that to the table? If that's going to take snaps away from Lawrence, if that's going to take snaps away from Houston, I don't like it. I don't like it, Botch. I don't. What are you talking about? If anybody is going, it's going to be Leofau and the other guys. Houston's not going anywhere. Malachi's not going anywhere. So why is Brian Broaddus trying to bring up this bull crap? I don't understand it. And I'm sorry I'm going off on you, but I can't get through them. So I got to come through you, Pauls, to get through them.
Wait. Hey, but you're right though. I think that Von Miller is better to have him on this team versus not, because of the simple fact, what you losing? You cut a Trayshawn Holden for him, right? So if anything, you can find ways to get 53 people on this team. And Von Miller, what he brings to the table is way more of value than the reps that Malachi Law can absolutely learn from, because what better teacher can teach Malachi how to get to the quarterback than the guy that did it 138.5 times, and that is Von Miller. So, yeah, I agree.
With two rings and 9 sacks, coming in the door with 2 rings and 9 sacks from last year.
Yeah.
Come on, outside of Clowney, he was more productive than anybody on the team. He's coming with knowledge, experience, and know-how. I know how to win. Jerry, I said this before. I've been saying this for years. Jerry has never brought in free agents like this, ever. And now we finally get one. This Broaddus, big-head Broaddus, want to poo-poo it and be crying. Oh, man, I can't wait till I get through the line with him. I can't wait. But I just had to vent, man. I had to cook. Yo, like Coach said, I see us 12-5. I know you're going to have a show, the prediction show. I like the 12-5 prediction. But other than that, man, he just pissed me off the other day, and he really pissed me off when he was talking about Micah. And I just want to say, like Broaddus, think about that as if that was your kid, your nephew, your cousin. The first thing you would say is, Jerry, why are you calling this man up, this young man that don't have any type of negotiation skills? Why are you bringing him up into your office without his agent? That's the first thing Broaddus would say. Oh, don't be bringing my son up here. Why would you do that, Jerry? But it's okay for Jerry to tell Micah. And you know what happened? Michael probably was like, yeah, Jerry, I'll come up. You know, they shooting the breeze. And then at some point, Michael's like, hold up. You serious, ain't you? You need to call my agent. I ain't shaking your hand. You need to. But Micah went in there just to kick it with Jerry.
Yeah.
And you know Micah, he's a little brave. He got a little ego with him. Yeah, let's go talk contract, Jerry. Let's go talk. But once he realized Jerry was serious and tried to get that handshake, Micah said, no. And we all know why Jerry's trying to do that, because of the brother of the agent is a brother. Jerry didn't try that with nobody else that I know of. So stop it. But yo, I'm sorry, man. I just had to go off on you.
All right, Glenn. Well, let me hear you say it there, man.
How about them Cowboys stop chasing the wolf kitty after another wolf kitty after another wolf kitty? Go get your own. Stop chasing after and running up behind these other guys. Get your own. Dallas Cowboys, DC for life. Peace. I'm out. Love
Peace. That's my guy, man. Love you too, man. Love you, man. I got nothing but love for you.
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
The thing is, man, a lot of people don't like the Von Miller thing because he is long in the tooth. He's 37. But I think that for Dallas, the city of Dallas, even though he's from DeSoto, hey, D-Pay, I can't go that way. It's like ash in the face, man, literally. Hey, man, I can't go nowhere when y'all put that on me, man. But my takeaway with all of this is let's not knee-jerk it, right? And Jerry did do this before with Jerry McCoy. He brought him in, and this just never materialized. We're not saying that that's going to happen with Von, but what I'm saying is with Von, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You got a guy that got all of this accolades as far as y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me over here. I appreciate the support.
Y'all killing me with this.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to tell YouTube, can you put it somewhere way up here, somewhere down there, somewhere? But it is for what it is. My thing is with Micah, he's an enemy now. But my thing is with Von, he is our guy right now, right? That can help us out down the stretch. I'm not worried. about Von Miller taking snaps away, because the snaps away that he's going to take is going to be more valuable when he show you how to run the way. If y'all get what I'm saying, like, hey, I'm going to show you the shortcuts to it. And write this down. A new broom can sweep the floor good, but that old broom can get those corners. DP, you're back again with the 979. What's good with you, dog?
Hey, I gotta redeem myself, man. I don't know what the heck.
I don't know what happened to you, bro. You had to die twice. You had to start all the way over, huh?
Yeah, I was calling from Bikini Bottom, I guess, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Indeed.
No, but yeah, I know you said you got me at the top of the house, so I'll make it fast. But what I was trying to say earlier was in reference to the guy that called earlier, the JP guy. And look, this ain't no disrespect to him, but like, it's one thing to have constructive criticism on a player, but it's another thing to say things like Trey Lance should start over the quarterback over Dak Prescott. So but people they can have their opinions, and so neither here nor there. But as far as the fighting that happened, if I'm not mistaken, Kenneth Walker, he's gotten into several altercations with the Chiefs. He's with the Chiefs now,
right?
And I know one for certain that he's gotten into it, one of his teammates. But if I'm not mistaken, they said he's gotten into several, pushing and shoving, and dang near throwing fists. So I just and
yeah.
Again, you can't hear me again,
man.
Man, what the hell is going?
Just make it quick.
All right. Anyways, I just find it interesting that that they going at the Cowboys for the fights, but they're not going at everybody else, man. So, but that's all I got to say, man. I'm a log off, man. I need to go to the gym.
No doubt, DP. All right, bro.
All right.
Control, Alt, Delete, man. Oh my gosh, man. Hey, yeah. Hey, man. Hey. Control, Alt, Delete, bro. The Cowboys gonna be okay, y'all. I got my guy, man. He's waiting here for like a marathon to get in. I got from the 757, Mike, man. You're live on the Nation, bro. Talk to me, man.
What's going on, Law? What's going on, Law?
Not much, bro.
Man, I just got a few things. I know you got to get up out of here. So, first thing, I want to take away from the preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I know they ain't the starters, but I was sitting down even telling my wife this. I said, if the backups look this competent, I can only imagine what them starters are like. And it's like the Seahawks shouldn't even have scored a touchdown.
Right.
I missed the first drive when they scored the touchdown.
It was extended because of Carson. He had a penalty, so drive extender.
Yeah. That's what I heard because I was listening to you guys online on YouTube, and I was like, man, they shouldn't even have scored. But the play that really sold me, the series that sold me on our defense, is that muff punt. And they started right in front. They had to been on like the 7 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And the way that defense locked up, man, it almost brought a tear to my eye because I don't think in the history of me watching the Cowboys, I watched a team start that close to the end zone and not score.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? They didn't even get 3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, bruh, this is what I'm talking about. And Julius Wood, he my new guy.
Yeah.
Because the way he flagged, the way he came across, the way he came downhill and threw that running back out of bounds, man, I was out my seat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Trayshawn Holden, I felt bad for him because I felt like if it was any other year, that muff punt wouldn't have got him cut.
Yeah.
But our team, I feel like this team is making it so tough on cuts. Like one mess up will get you up out of here because nobody's really messing up like that anymore.
Right. Nobody, man. And just to be real, with the Cowboys, like there were other receivers with less of talent than Holden, right? But sometimes you got to do that to set the example, and that's what I told him. Matter of fact, crazy thing, he texted me this morning. He going to a throwing session that we set up for him, and I said, man, you got to get back out there. You man, don't do nothing crazy. Just lock in, bro. Right. Make sure you get a cameraman or something. You know, do your hype video. I'll repost it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to showcase that you are not affected by this, because around this time of last season, Ryan got cut. You now look at Ryan Flo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
And, also, man, that wide receiver, man, what a steal. What a steal.
Yeah, Brown.
Undrafted free agent. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about when they pulled the stats up from college.
Yeah.
All these GMs, maybe even our GM, Jerry Jones, might need to fire his damn self, because was he number 2 in the NCAA with touchdown catches?
I need you might be educating me. I didn't look at his touchdowns or how many he had. I just looked at some of his footages, and I took it with a grain of salt because it was a smaller school, and Anthony Smith went to a small school, and I'm sitting here like, and then of course he did something in Auburn too, but unless they got the same colors, I don't know for sure. But
he's from Auburn. He went to Auburn before.
Yeah, he went there. I saw some clips there. Maybe
that's why.
Maybe his name kind of like interwoven with everything, bro. But Jalen Tolbert really messed us up. Like, he's supposed to be his guy.
I can't stand Jalen.
Like what Camden Brown is doing is what Jalen Tolbert told us he was going to do. You know what I'm saying?
He was such a waste of time.
Yeah,
like, my man never knew the playbook. He never knew the playbook, and Dak always was telling him where to line up when they broke the huddle.
Mm-hmm.
It always gets to me when I'm like, how did he even make the team if you don't know where to line up at? You know what I'm saying? Forget if I'm coaching a team and you can't break the huddle and line up in the right spot, you probably aren't going to make the team. That's besides your athleticism, your hands, anything, because we can't even get the play started to use that.
Yeah.
And last thing I want to say is, man, I'm so ready for this season. I like the quietness. I like how we just sneakily brought in Von Miller. Everybody's mad at the Von Miller signing. I don't understand why. Von Miller, if it's third and long for the other offense, Von Miller is literally going to be paired up with Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark and whoever else is on that other side. But who cares whoever else is on that other side, because Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams are going to demand most of the blocks, and then you got a one-on-one on that edge with Von Miller. That's a sack all the time, even at 37. Even at 37. So calm down, because remember, I heard you say something about that Gerald McCoy. He brought in Gerald McCoy by his damn self. Who was paired with Gerald McCoy?
Oh,
nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Now you got Quentin, Kenny Clark, Von Miller, Izzy. What's my other? Houston. You got so many, and I keep hearing Chris Canty say, his coach say, you can never have too many pass rushers, and I'm like, you know what? After last year's defense, we got to be strong somewhere. So I'm good there, you know. But that's all I gotta say. Law, man. I'm gonna let you go, man.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate you, man. Good call from you, fam. All right, that's from Mike, man. Sanders, man. I said the man whole government name, so y'all look him up. My bad, Mike. I said your whole government name. They're gonna look you up, bro. But that's a common name, Mike Sanders. But are you related to Dion and them? Somebody said that ECU is not a small school. It's not a Power 5 or Power 10 or whatever, you know. But I get what you're saying. My bad. It's bigger than my JSU, huh? You know. Shout out to JSU and shout out to ECU. But technically, JSU got the likes of Walter Payton. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Smith. Boy, we got some Hall of Famer names, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my JSU. And all of the things that's happening. Clark out on 3, and Long Gary will be in with Miller. Clark, Kenny Clark. Oh, Kenny Clark is what you said. I think the team is going to be okay going into this season. I think we got enough moxie. I think we got enough grit that's added to the table in the fold. I think that we're going to be okay all together, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the beautiful globe of all of this.
2nd and 10. Ready up to Brand.
Can't find that audio still. All right, Cowboy Nation, I got to get ready for this this deal. Y'all keep putting that damn Diddy pose on me, man. That's okay, man. Let me see if I can find this. I'm gonna get y'all back one day. I'm gonna get y'all all the way back. Have a live stream with just that pose up there for full 20 hours almost. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can find this. This is what y'all doing to me, man. This is what y'all doing to me, man. Just like Charleston White, when he was live on this damn thing, he was like,
fuck you doing to me?
That's me right there.
Don't do that no more. No, don't do that no more.
Don't do that no more, y'all.
Don't do that to me no more.
Don't
do me like that no more, nigga. Put something else on my head. Don't put that goddamn Egyptian on me. That's just nigga there. Don't do me like that no more. You threw me off with that. That nigga threw me off with that one, y'all. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I was on the road. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, y'all was on the road, man. Nigga fucked me up, man.
That dude's a real life comedian.
Regroup. I'll be back. Yeah, I gotta regroup. He fucked me up with that.
Hey, man, somebody he had to log off.
Some more niggas. Fuck you doing to me? Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
Y'all mess.
Don't do me
Charleston.
like that no more, nigga. Put
Wide
something
open.
else on my head. Don't put that goddamn Egyptian on me.
That shit. Hey, man, when I saw this, I like to die because that's what I think about, man. When I be live, y'all put that damn Diddy shit up there, man. just mess me up, man. Don't do that no more. It messed me up, man. Like, come on, YouTube. Y'all gonna put this. Hey, man. Why y'all do this to me, man? End the party, man. I now understand what Charleston White feel like when he y'all doing Unc wrong, man.
Nigga, jail. Don't do me like that no more.
Somebody put it on him right now.
Threw me off with that.
Put the Diddy on him.
Yeah, nigga threw me off with that one, y'all. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I was on the road. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, y'all was on the road, man.
Yeah. Mess Charleston up, man.
I gotta regroup. I'll be back. Yeah, I gotta regroup. He fucked me up.
And watch the beginning again.
With some more nigga.
With some more nigga. And he gonna just be froze like. He like, I don't know what happened.
What you doing? Don't do that no more.
Don't do that no more, y'all. But in closing, man. Cowboy Nation. That's not Uncle Charles. That's Charleston White. I suppose, long story short, I was supposed to do a show with Charleston White, but then he got caught up in a jam, and I couldn't meet him or arrange to get down the way he was at. I was like, nah, I'm out of it, you know. But shout out to Charleston White, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in departing, as I leave you guys, let's stand tall with it. Was the training camp with the Saints worth it? In my opinion, yes. We needed that aggression. We needed to see if I'm down, if I'm Mally, who's going to be in the valley with me, you know? Shout out to Malachi Law. We shouldn't call that brother Mally. But if I'm Mally down in the valley, who's going to be with me? Who's going to fight with me? I know for sure Donovan Ezra Roku will. I know for sure that James Houston will. I know for sure that 34 Jalen Thompson will go down in the valley with me, man. In the lowdown, in the small parts of the multiverse. Who is willing to fight with us? And why not us, Cowboy Nation? Because the beat of my heart is crying, Cowboys. Stand tall or not at all with it. If we gotta fight one time, are you with me? If we gotta fight 3 times, are you with me? And damn it, if we gotta fight 6 or 7 or maybe 9 to 10 times, but when I hold out this 9, will you be fighting for me? I need to know who's in a foxhole with me. And if you're not, there's the door. There's the door. So I say this in closing, which was a very bittersweet day, because I know how much my mom loved them damn Saints, and I can't stand them Saints. But I know somewhere she was watching, saying, baby, who that said it gonna beat them Saints? My Cowboys, Mom, my Cowboys. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, shout out to you, Breaking Points, appreciate you, is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat forward, fret forward a plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, just simply, go after the things you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or the poverty or the famish of fame or the sickness of body or brain can turn you away from the things you want, if dogged and grim and besiege and beset, with the help of Almighty Cowboys Nation, you will get it. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Shout out to Below the Heavens, Game Time Brian, Brandy, JD from DC, Holly, Alex, KC, and JoJo, Smack Talk, appreciate you. DP, Cowboys Nature, Breaking Point, Anthony Gallup, JV Boy, and last but not least, Toxic Tom.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.